Om. Namaste. Welcome you all for the workshop on Astanga Yoga Level 3 consisting of Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Day 2. The basic purpose why we should do meditation, the foremost reason is for self-realization. However, it has got several benefits apart from being eligible for self-realization. You enjoy better health, better calmness of the mind, and better ability to focus on any task. So in this class, we are going to look at the practice of Pratyahara, which is very essential step towards Dhyana and Samadhi. However, we should note that it is very important to cultivate good ethical values in life as enunciated by sage Patanjali in his Yama and Niyama. If we lead a quality life with ethical values, then our ability to progress in the path of meditation becomes better. Without leading a moral-based life, it is very difficult to expect the mind get focused. So today we will look at some of the techniques to make the mind to experience the present, to be mindful. Also, look at some of these values that we have to inculcate in life. These techniques are based on this technique of body relaxation, and we will look at some of those techniques. Let us look at basic definition of Pratyahara. Patanjali says, Svavishaya samprayoge chitta swarupanukara ivendriyanam pratyaharaha. Ahara and prati. These are the two words, prati plus ahara. Aharaha means withdrawal and prati is from their respective fields. Aharaha also has another meaning, food. In fact, food also we withdraw from the plate to the mouth. So aharaha means withdrawal. Prati from their respective field. This especially applies to our sense organs, because sense organs are generally outgoing in pursuit of some pleasure or the other, and we have to withdraw them inward from their respective fields. We know the 5 Jnanendriyas, the eyes, ears, tongue, nose, skin. These are the five inputs that we get. And there are five karmendriyas: the arms, legs, again organ of speech, organ of procreation, and organ of excretion. We should, especially the panchagnanendriyas, we should learn to withdraw them from their respective fields so that we can focus on any task. Here, it is also important to inculcate values in life. Otherwise, mind is going to be in a state of constant disturbance. And these values are basically commonsensical, as enunciated by sage Patanjali in his Astanga Yoga. So here, ignorance of the value is not the problem. We all know what are the values, but implementation is the problem. So we need to implement. So today we are going to look at how to do these things about the values, as well as progressive body relaxation techniques, what we can use to bring the mind immediately to the present, because mind is scattered, distracted in general. But to practice, there are some simple techniques, and we shall see such techniques. Technique number one is to look at our own eyes with the way we think. Whenever we forget something, we actually squeeze the eyes. Essentially, that is the technique number one. Squeeze the eyes. You can also do that. You can see, squeeze the eyes just for a minute or two. And when you do this, you will see that your mind wandering comes to a halt. Feel the presence, just tensing the muscles around the eyes. Be seated upright, breathe at ease, hold on to the squeezing. Just few more seconds. You will see that when you squeeze, you will experience that presence. So only that squeeze is experienced, and the oscillations in the mind reduce. Now just relax your eyes. Just relax, and you may repeat just for a few more seconds. Squeeze the eyes. When you squeeze, you may note that the attention immediately gets focused, and now be relaxed. Well, this is one of the important values we need to inculcate. This is a component of yama. Patanjali gives ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha, yamaha. In the practice of ahimsa, this is one of the important things. My words and actions shall be such that anyone who meets me should feel better than before he or she met me. You can just close your eyes and just think of this, whether our words and actions are like that, and we must affirm ourselves that all our words and actions should be such that we make anyone who meets us happier than before. The other practical way of implementing ahimsa or non-violence is shall not do things to others which I don't want them to do to me. Very simple. We don't want to do things to others which we don't want them to do to us. Well, slowly open your eyes. Now the next one is the Kechari Mudra that also helps us to come to the present. Becoming mindful about whatever we are doing is very important. Towards that, there is another thing that will help you. In Kechari Mudra, I have to stretch the tongue, fold it up and push it into the gullet, then close the mouth. Hope it is clear. You can do that. Push the tongue as much in as possible in towards the gullet. Close the mouth. Then you will see that you are able to bring the mind to a state of steadiness. Hold on to that. Apart from making the mind steady, they have other benefits. All these techniques we are doing have various physiological benefits also. So feel the Kechari Mudra. Just relax the tongue. We shall repeat for another minute or so. You can feel the difference. When you tense and when you release, you can feel the mind, the disturbing thoughts, they come at least temporarily to a halt. Repeat Kechari Mudra, stretch the tongue, fold it up, push it in towards the gullet. You can see in that picture. Then close your mouth. That is Kechari Mudra. Keep your breathing very calm. Be seated upright. Now be relaxed. We will look at the next value to be inculcated, you may just look at your screen, or you can also close your eyes and just focus on these words. This is about implementation of Satya, truthfulness. Of course, not only in words, in our actions. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat. We have to speak truth, and that too which is good for all. Na bruyat satyam apriyam. Don't speak truth which is not priyam, which makes someone unhappy. Priyam chananrutam bruyat. Just to please somebody, don't speak untruth. Yeshaha dharmaha sanatanaha. So just for a minute, close your eyes and assure yourself that you will follow truth, satyam, in our words and actions. Okay, now open your eyes and we shall look at the next one. You have to plug the ears with the thumb. First listen, then you can do that. Plug the ears and then you have to slowly inhale. As you exhale, you must hum from inside without opening the mouth, like this. Do for about 5-6 times and watch the vibrations in the eyes. First plug your ears with the thumb. Be careful if you have sharp nails. And then inhale. As you exhale, hum. And listen to those vibrations within the ears. You will see this is another technique which brings the mind to the present. Inhale. Feel the vibrations in the ears. After about 5-6 times, just be relaxed. Relax your arms also. Keep the eyes closed. You may like to repeat one more time. Plug the ears. Inhale. So humming has a lot of other benefits. We do in Brahmari Pranayama. Due to paucity of time, we will not discuss all that, but it helps in bringing the attention to the present. Okay, be relaxed. Keep the eyes closed. Another important aspect Patanjali talks about in Yama is called Asteya, non-stealing. This does not simply apply stealing some things from someone else, but it has various other contexts. You can think of this statement: I shall not steal someone's things, ideas, joy, time, or energy. So they must be mindful about this in life to be free from all the guilt. Very important to inculcate this attitude of non stealing, not just some physical things, stealing somebody's ideas. By our behavior, we can steal somebody's joy. We should not do that. We should not misutilize someone else's time and energy. So that is the context of asteya. Slowly open your eyes. We shall look at the next technique, which is essentially based on progressive body relaxation. Is a very simple thing. Of course, this is also the technique given in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. What you need to do is suspend the breath for a while, just few seconds. Don't make yourself uncomfortable. Keep the eyes closed. Just stop breathing for maybe 4 or 5 seconds. Then again, inhale. Of course, keep the eyes closed. Be seated upright in any of your comfortable position. Then do normal breathing for about 3 to 4 cycles. Then again suspend the breathing. It is not like Kumbhaka, just whether you are inhaling or exhaling, whatever. Just suspend the breath for just 4 to 5 seconds. That will also help you to bring the attention to the present. And you should always remember that apart from these techniques, the value system in life has a profound influence on our mind. Having good ethical values naturally promotes a healthy mind. That's why we are focusing on these aspects of yama and niyama. Okay, after you have done for 4 or 5 times the suspension of breath, we will look at the another value that one need to inculcate. This comes from the aspect of brahmacharya, which Patanjali talks about. Just focus on this statement. I must be moderate. I will not let senses rule me. Very important for Pratyahara, the practice of principles of brahmacharya. No excesses in life. You must be moderate in all that you do, and we should not be ruled by our senses. The sense organs, they go in multiple ways. We must be moderate. Be it be play, eating, watching televisions, mobile phones, whatever. And all the distractions we must overcome. How do you overcome? By mastery over the sense organs. Well, now slowly open your eyes. This is another important thing, especially the youth should make a resolve. I must be cautious about addictive habits. You understand what I mean? I will not act driven by urges. The picture, I think, explains it all. So we must be very, very careful because in life there are situations for everyone, some ups and downs will come. So to escape from that stress or tension, so-called stress, a lot of people resort to many unethical things. So we must be cautious about such things. Now we will look at one more simple technique. You have to clasp the palms and entwine the fingers, squeeze strongly, tightening your palms, arms, upper arms, shoulders. Do that, close your eyes, squeeze as hard as possible, hold on for some time. Squeeze using your mind. Relax. Let go, relax. We shall repeat. Keep the eyes closed. You will see when you do that, immediately the attention becomes more focused, sharp. Repeat. Clasp the fingers. Squeeze and tighten. Tighten not only the palms, fingers, but also the muscles of the forearm and the upper arm. You are bringing the mind to the present. That's the most important thing. We have seen in our previous class that the mind habitually dwells in past and future. To be mindful, we must learn to bring the mind to the present. Okay, relax. Keep the eyes closed. We shall look at what Patanjali talks about aparigraha. In essence, you must make a resolve. I should not be greedy. Greediness in life spoils the mental health. Resolve that you should not be greedy. Very important. Just dwell on this idea. Now slowly open your eyes. Another aspect of this is that I should do charity, and accepting unnecessary gifts we should avoid, refrain. Especially the charity does not mean just money. It can be through some physical labor you can help someone, or if you know something you can teach them to some deserving people. So charity is that which enhances our faculty of compassion. Compassion and love to others promotes the health of the mind. Okay, now we will look at the next technique. To immediately become present. This is a beautiful technique. Just smile. That's all. A smile can do wonders, not only in building healthier relationships, but to our own self. A good smile immediately helps us to be present. You may close your eyes and smile from the heart. Just smile, and it can bring the mind immediately to the present. Hold on to the smile. A simple, beautiful technique. You should also remember that a smile actually stimulates the vagus nerve, which is a parasympathetic nerve which helps to calm down the body, the whole system. And smile is known to stimulate the vagal activity. Now relax. Smile again. This is something that has to become habitual. Now we will look at implementation of niyama. Patanjali says, Shaucha Santosha Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani Niyamaha. Yama is social discipline. Niyamas are personal discipline. Smile and make this resolve. I must not yield to the 6 internal enemies called Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Lust, anger, greed, arrogance, attachment, jealousy. We should get rid of these enemies. They are called Arishadvargas. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. They are called enemies of the mental health. And mental health also speaks on physical health. Okay, just open your eyes. Well, keep smiling. That is very, very important. And the next one, what we are going to do, actually comes from Dhyana Yoga of Bhagavad Gita. Samam kaya shirogrivam dharyan nachalam stiraha sampreksha nasikagram swam dishaschanavalokayan. Very simple. There are two techniques here, but first one is gazing the tip of the nose. Eyes looks semi-open. You can try this. Just try to gaze the tip of your nose. This also helps you to bring the mind to the present. Pratyahara, very important. So just pay attention to the tip of the nose. Yes, close your eyes. We shall repeat. One more time. Very slightly open the eyes and gaze at the tip of the nose. Be seated upright. Samam kaya shiro grivam. Sitting upright is also important. Any comfortable posture. If you cannot sit on the floor, you can sit on a chair. Now close your eyes. So we are looking at practice of personal ethics. Shaucha we have seen. Shaucha means purity of the mind by getting rid of kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Another important aspect we should dwell on is santosha, contentment. We should resolve, I shall focus on what I have than what I don't have. Very important. Don't think that this is anti-progressive. No. You can pursue your goals with a sense of contentment. Generally, we compare what others have and we lose the happiness in what we have. That should not happen. Contentment is a very great quality which you have to inculcate. Well, slowly open your eyes. The next technique is again to do with the eyes itself. This is what you are going to do. Now, instead of gazing the tip of the nose, gaze the top of the nose. That is the region between the eyebrows. Hold it for a few seconds. Gaze at the top of the nose. Now close your eyes. Feel the relaxation. The moment you tense and leave, you will see there is an immediate relaxation. In fact, most of the techniques we are discussing today in the name of Pratyahara, they also help to relax. Well, in fact, when the mind is in the present, relaxation is built in. Tension, anxiety, they are all result of mind going past and future. Repeat one more time. Gaze at the top of the nose, as though you are looking at the region between the eyebrows. Now close your eyes. Another personal ethical value is tapas. Look at this resolve. I shall set life enriching goals and relentlessly work till it is achieved. That's the essence of tapas. You must set life enriching goals. Life enriching means it is not selfish. Then you relentlessly work till you achieve it. For this, you have to condition your sense organs. If the sense organs are left scot free, no achievement is possible. So, that is the essence of tapas. Taming the sense organs so that our path to achieve greater goals is enabled. Open your eyes. The next one, you just have to look at your screen. Hopefully, you are at least about 2 feet away from your screen. You just have to gaze at the candlelight. Minimum winking of the eyes. In fact, if you can do with actual candle, it is good, but well, this should also work in principle. Gaze at the candle, minimum winking of the eyes. So these are all techniques that enable mindfulness, because being mindful means you must be focused. You must not be making some judgments, comments, remarks on whatever thoughts that come. You must let go the thoughts and be relaxed. Okay, relax and just close your eyes. And the next one, Patanjali talks about is Swadhyaya, self-study, which means, as a broader context, in the sense we must read good scriptural books which helps us to move towards understanding our true self. But it's also good to make a resolve. I shall study the biographies of great personalities. Ramakrishna, Paramahamsa, Kanchi Paramacharya, Swami Vivekananda, Abdul Kalam. So reading some good things will promote healthy mind. Open your eyes. Now we shall look at one more simple technique. There are two candle lights, one on the right and one on the left. With your eyes, you must look at the candle on your left, then shift it to the right, then left, then right. That is, shift your focus from one candle to the other. Don't move the head, just the eyeballs. Shift them from right to the left, left to the right. So this bilateral viewing, there are studies which show that they are very helpful in overcoming anxiety. Of course, overcoming anxiety means they provide quick relief, but proper understanding, proper perspective to life, implementing these principles of yama and niyama, they can provide permanent solution to anxiety. Swiftly shift your focus from left to right, right to left, and then close your eyes. And make this resolve. This is what Patanjali calls as Ishvara Pranidhana. Surrender. There is the higher force, surrender. Think of this resolve. I shall refrain from I, me, mine attitude. Generally, we have exaggerated view of our own self. We tend to think bigger than what we are. That attitude should go. You may open your eyes. I recognize the supreme power behind everything and surrender. That is most important thing. You should transform from within. That's why these ethical values are essential. There was a Zen master, and several disciples used to come to him. One of the disciples joined him, and his method of teaching was something strange. The disciple has to stay with him for some time, then he would teach. So one of the disciples who joined there started imitating him. Because the master was wearing white clothes, he also started wearing white clothes. Because master was vegetarian, he also became vegetarian. Because master was sleeping on one simple straw mat, he also started sleeping on straw mat. Then when he met the master, he said, Master, now I am trying to become a saint like you. Look at my robes. I am also wearing white robes. I am sleeping on grass mat and I am eating only vegetarian. Master said, it is good, but please come. He took him to a field where a horse was eating grass, and The master showed him the horse and told, "Look, my student, the horse also has white cover on its body. It is also eating grass. It also sleeps on grass. That doesn't make it a saint. O disciple, inculcate values in life, transfer from within. That is the key to good mental health and bliss." Close your eyes, prayer to Sage Patanjali. Inhale. Om Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham Balam Sharirasya Chavaidhyakena Yopakarottam Pravaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi Harihi Om. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Shubhamastu.